Hello, everybody. My name is Roy Everhart, and I have started this YouTube channel, One Day Better, to help others like me that have been molested and hurt in the past. Molestation can come in many different forms. It can be physical, it can be emotional, it can be spiritual. And spiritual is even scarier because, again, it's on the ethereal plane and it's harder to deal with when there are no barriers. But being a empathic, intuitive, I like to help people, and I want to try to do whatever I can to help you all get one day better. I was molested as a child back in 1978, and obviously it took its toll on me throughout my life. And I hit rock bottom in 2019. I mean, I always knew there were issues and things in my past or whatever with this molestation, but then in 2019, that movie Leaving Neverland came on about the two kids that came forward in the Michael Jackson case saying that they were molested, and I watched it, and it broke me. It broke me bad. And I live in a small town, and it was a cousin that molested me, and his mother lives right up the street from the store that I worked at. And so whenever there was a time where I thought he might come to town, or if I knew he was in town or something, I was always on just high alert. I mean, my anxiety was always through the roof. But after seeing this Leaving Neverland and a double whammy knowing that he was in town, it broke me. It did. And when I got to work that next day, I had to call out to my friends. I had to call out to my boss. And I'm just so grateful that they told me to immediately leave the sales floor and go back to receiving. And my boss that week told me to stay back there as long as I needed to. If I needed to stay back there the whole week or longer or whatever it was. So I am forever grateful to that. Where I was able to be in the back where I could, just assemble things, grills and things like that for people, furniture. But eventually the store manager came up and said, look, you're a salesman and you need to be on the sales floor. There's, huge gaps of space and time where, you need to be out there. And so I had to reach out to human resources because I needed to do something. When I originally started the company, I was on overnights, and it was never going to be a problem. I would never bump into my molester if he happened to come in or something like that. I mean, I worked overnights when they lock us in the building. I wouldn't have any problems, but they forced me to the floor. And that it changed everything for me. It really did. Every time I knew he was coming to town or would be here or something, it would just send me on pins and needles. And so luckily, the company took it seriously. It took a few weeks or something, and I had to pursue it again, but they did transfer me to another store that was pretty much equal distance from the store that I was at. So I'm thriving now, and I love the company that I'm working with, Lowe's. And so I thank them for transferring me when they needed to help me continue to get better and stronger. So thank you, Lowe's. And but I have decided to, come forward because I know there are so many people out there that are hurting and need help. And Might not always have all the answers, but together we can overcome it all. So every day I'm, going to kind of focus on a topic. Today was really just to kind of introduce myself and let you see what was going on and what happened to me. And obviously you can see it is still emotional. It's always going to be. It's always going to be. But things do get better. And like I said on my previous video, and like I will say on most of them in closing, suicide is never an answer. Reach out to those that love you. Let them help you and support you, because you are a blessing to be here in this world. And don't let anyone take that away from you. Continue to come here, because I've decided I'm going to make daily videos and try to help the world get one day better. Thank you. Please, if you haven't already, hit like and subscribe. If you have family members, friends, people that you know, groups that might have been molested or need to overcome barriers, blocks, abundance blocks, anything in their life, send them to my channel. It's going to be very empowering. And comment. Tell me what you'd like to hear me talk about. Give me topics, because eventually my list will run out, and I would love to get feedback from people so we can all get one day better. Thank you.